Good morning from Julia Carroll. Today is Thursday, August the 13th, and it's been about 2 or 3 days since I've done a video. I do want to say that I have been doing my rebounder, but I didn't do it every single day. I did it today, I did it yesterday, I did not do it the day before. So my 31-day rebounder challenge has not turned out to be 31 days. It probably won't, but I did do it today and I did do it yesterday. About 15, 16 minutes each day is what's averaging. So I am still using it. I still deeply enjoy it. I do think I want to change the tension and go from the softer tension into, I might try and flip it up and switch it to medium tension now, because the soft tension is good, but I do want to see what each one of the tensions feels like, which one I like better. So I've done it a week on the soft tension, so I think I ought to flip up the rebounder and try on a slightly tighter tension. So obviously the next avenue is in fact medium tension. So I think I'll try that and see how it goes, because I also want to get a feel of what jump sport feels like to change the tension. I have not attempted that yet, so we'll see. I'll play around with that today. Now I'm going to confess, I have gained probably close to 9 or 10 pounds because I have been on a bender. I have been eating kettle corn, and which is very bad because kettle corn basically is sugar, has sugar in it. So I've gone and I've hit the sugar. So I'm not pleased with that in myself. So I need to nip that in the bud. I kind of went on a bad bender. I don't know why. It's not like my life has been bad, because it hasn't been. It's just I went on a bender. It happens this way. It just, but now's the time I have to do something. So I kind of thought today would be the better avenue for today, for the next couple of days, is to really nail in the eating. Because honestly, exercise is great and it helps you get the momentum, the energy, and it feels good to the joints and, skin, bone, everything. But I've heard many people say this, and I agree. You cannot out-exercise an incredibly poor diet, because even walking for 30 to 45 minutes does not outrun the kettle corn I ate yesterday or the day before, or the peanuts. And literally, with the way I can consume food, I can eat a lot of food in 20 to 30 minutes. And if I were to try and do even a 45-minute to an hour workout, the way I work out, it doesn't matter. I don't have the ability or the physical endurance strength or whatever to do. I'm not a Navy SEAL, and I can't do a Navy SEAL workout for an hour. I can't. I'm not in the physical capacity that I could do that. I would hurt myself if I tried. But even if I got outside and walked solid for an hour, it doesn't matter. I am not going to do enough exercise in an hour every single day to offset the same amount of food I could eat in an hour. So I need to curtail what I eat, make better choices, because I will never be able to do enough exercise, stringent enough, hard enough to offset what I can eat in an hour. It's just not going to happen. And let's be honest, if you have to exercise so strenuously for 2 or 3 hours a day to offset what you eat, you're eating badly. Because nobody's got 3 or 4 hours to do hard, strenuous physical labor. I'm sure there are people that do it and they do it every day. I'm not one of them. I will never be one of them. And I will never work that hard. That's just the bottom line. And this is where I have to know me. And the reality is, I am never going to exercise so hard that I can offset through exercise a poor diet. It's just not going to happen. So yes, exercise. Start being more physically active. Start forcing my body into positions it's not used to. Namely, getting the pool that I have, the kiddie pool, having to get into it, get on my knees, get off my knees. Yes, that's adding a whole layer that I've not done in a long time, which adds exercise, adds strenuous stuff. The rebounder adds stuff. The treadmill adds stuff. Walking the dog adds stuff. But that will never add enough to offset how I eat, because I can't even describe to you how much I could pack into my mouth, my stomach, in an hour. I could probably easily go through 3,000 to 5,000 calories in an hour. Oh yeah, hands down, no problem. Now, I did not do anything like, well, I don't know, it's possible. I ate a couple big bags of kettle corn. I've been doing that on a bender. I'm acknowledging it, and I got my Weight Watcher app off vacation mode and put it back to, I'm in the weigh mode, into, counting every calorie point mode, into doing all that, which you have to do. When you fall off the wagon, in all seriousness, to get back on, you have to face the demon that has, sent you running and cowering and eating kettle corn through the wazoo. In order to get back on track, one has to acknowledge what they've done. And in my case, ask forgiveness of God and help. But also to acknowledge, okay, I need to realize, for whatever reason, junk food, kettle corn, is a hard thing for me to resist. But also, there's something emotionally going on that maybe I'm not tapping into, that's caused some dissatisfaction. Maybe it's loneliness, maybe it's fear, maybe it's just, I don't know. I think I've been lonely, sad, hungry, angry, lonely, tired, halt. And not all at once. It's not horrible, but I feel a little dissatisfied. But not so horrible that I can't function. It's functionable. It's just not the best. It's not the greatest thing in the whole wide world. So I just wanted to acknowledge where I am, what I've been doing, why it hasn't been the best. But I'm still persevering. I'm not giving up. And I'm not going to give up, because it's too important. And now's the time to hunker back in, get my, lock away electronics, K-Safe, getting that up and running that I have. So if there is some food that I could go a little haywire with, and I do have some corn tortillas in the freezer that I should probably lock away. It's sad to say, I should probably, the way I eat corn tortillas, I better be like locking it away. We're only doing a serving size at the moment. Otherwise, it's not going to go well. But anyway, I just wanted to say where I'm at, what I'm doing, and that I am still doing the Rebounder Challenge. Today is August 13th, and I did do it this morning, and I did do it yesterday. I did not do it the day before, so what was that? The 11th? So there are 2 days this month that I haven't done it. But, it is what it is, and relatively speaking, if you can do exercise, 3 or 4 days in a row and take a break, do something like that, might be better than trying to do, 6 days in a row and then take a break. It might be better to try, okay, let me do 3 days, take a break, 3 days, take a break, 3 days, take a break, that kind of thing. But I'm really enjoying the Rebounder. I have no regrets for purchasing it, even though it was an expensive purchase. I'm very pleased with it. The only thing, and it's not a downside, it has nothing to do with the Jump Sport Rebounder. It has to do with the fact that I have a corgi dog who sheds like crazy, and I have 2 cats. And that Rebounder collects cat hair and dog hair like you would not believe. It's like every time I turn around, it's just piles of dog hair all over it. And I'm cleaning it off right, left, and center all the time. It's like, how did all the hair get there? But it gets there easily, so oh well. So I'm going to bid you adieu. This is Julia Carroll, my 2026 weight loss journey, and today is Thursday, August the 13th. Take care. Bye-bye.